Hi guys, so I just got out of the ICU, my clinical, November 4th, Wednesday. It was really good actually. I really enjoyed being in the ICU. It's just such a different atmosphere, let me fix this, than the med-surg floor. For those of you that know or are nurses, and y'all know how different they are. Sorry, I gotta fix this. It's just not straight. But so the med-surg floor are patients that are stable, basically, is the big difference, and then ICU are non-stable patients. So it was very interesting. I had the ratio is 2-to-1, so it's 2 patients to 1 nurse, and I had a guy that they put me with to follow. He was a guy nurse. He was really good. Actually, he was an ex-travel nurse, which I tried to poke his brain about that because I'm very interested in travel nursing, so that I can travel and see the world and stuff like that. But yeah, so I had to pull my hair down because it just gives me a headache if I leave it up. But so I had a patient that had angina the other day and had a stent placed and was told to take their prophylactic Plavix, which is an anticoagulant, and he didn't do that for whatever reason and ended up coming back to the hospital with a clot. He actually ended up getting a clot on that stent because it's it's a prosthetic. It's not bio. It's not like your own. So with those, you have to take anticoagulants basically for the rest of your life. Otherwise, blood can stick on it and clot it, and all of a sudden you're either throwing a DVT or a clot, or that can go to your brain or your heart or your lungs, and then you could get have a stroke. You could have a hemorrhagic stroke. You'd have a ischemic stroke, or they usually call those traveling stroke clots thrombotic embolics. But anyway, without getting too technical, so he was back. He was educated on why he needs to take his anticoagulant. They had to go in through the radial artery and actually put in 2 more stents. He was having some more failures in his heart. But anyway, the coolest guy, coolest patient in the whole world. Absolutely loved talking with him. He was so well educated, and I mean, do you know what else? How lucky is this? He's not a full-blown vegan, but he was telling me, he was like, Jess, I eat good. I exercise. I play tennis. I ride my bike. I do, I'm a very healthy guy. Why'd this happen to me? And I'm like, well, I don't know why this happened to you if you're, such a great eater. He was like, I eat a lot of fruits. I eat a lot of vegetables. I don't even like meat. And then it came in, he said, well, I eat pork and chicken. But, well, those are plaque causing artery clogging, things. So no matter what, you should not be eating meat. Of course, I'm not telling him that because I was just a shadow nurse from the main nurse because I'm a student. So I just went on to tell him how healthy the plant-based lifestyle is. He even told me he had some avocado brownies, the other day, but they were cooked with eggs. Ended up telling me. But he was very knowledgeable about it. I asked him if he ever heard of Dr. McDougall and the Starch solution. He said no, so I gave him that information and told him to watch the YouTube video. I informed him why I became a plant-based eater was from the documentary that I watched called What the Health. I'm not. Once I become a nurse, I love to share knowledge and information with patients, but I'm never the type that says you need to do this, you need to do that. I am not that type of person. I love, however, to spread knowledge. Knowledge is power, and then once I give that information and pay it forward, then they can do whatever they want at that time. But and my other patient, unfortunately, was on a ventilator and had a lot of sedation medication, so she was not coherent the whole time I was there. It was very sad. She was there for a GI bleed, And from there, then once you add a lot of blood or any IV fluids, like when people have blood loss, which GI bleed, you're losing blood, so you got to replace it, right? So she got I guess the nurse said about 80 units of blood total. So, well, what happens if you get too much blood in the body? You become what's called fluid overload. Fluid can build up in your heart and your lungs, and you can't breathe, and you could have respiratory failure, which is what started to happen to her. So that's why she had to be put on the ventilator for it to breathe for her. And now, of course, she's on Lasix, so we can try to remove all that fluid from her. But it's so unfortunate because right when I left, she ended up getting her husband came to visit and was like, her hairline is wet, like she's sweating all of a sudden, like out of the blue, she just started sweating. And so the nurse I was with went to check her temperature, and sure enough, it was 103.0. So we're like, oh, scary. So anyway, my whole point was I had a good day in ICU. Is it a place that I think I want to be? Probably not. I don't think it is. It's too slow for me. I like being busy, and the med-surg floor is busy. I don't need to do any specialty. I like med-surg. You have 6 patients to 1 nurse. You have a lot of different cases. I like that. I just, I don't know. I'm enjoying my time on med-surg, so that's probably what I learned out of this. But other than that, that's my day. I wanted to let you know that bowl of potatoes that I showed you this morning in today's earlier video filled me up until it's now 1:13 in the afternoon, and I'm probably not going to eat until about 2. So potatoes do work. Potatoes do give you energy, and this potato reset that even Dr. Mcdougall talks about is really working. I'm very happy. I don't feel run down. I feel very energetic. I feel vibrant. I feel fresh. And I don't know. I just like it. I just like it. See all this energy for a 45-year-old? I mean, that's... Ooh, sorry, my camera's shaking. Ooh, that was weird. But anyway, I wanted to touch base with y'all and let y'all know how my day went. And I hope you guys are having a good Wednesday. And I can't wait to find out who won the frickin' presidential election. So I'm gonna keep my ear open, and I'm not gonna gab and tell you guys who I voted for president or who I want for president. Just like you don't have to tell me. We're all people. The world will go on no matter who gets elected. And but I'm just eager to find out. I'm so eager to find out. All right. So I hope you guys have a good day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.